Hello, KTA Tigers. Happy Friday, November 8th, 2024. This is the KTA News. Let's get this Friday started with a little dad joke, and I'll be interested to hear who actually gets this dad joke. There was once a king who was only 12 inches tall. Say what you will, but he made a great ruler. I got to go. I was privileged enough to get the opportunity to go to the Aristocats performance this week. And I will hopefully next week have some pictures to share of that performance. But I just want to say today, thank you to everyone who spent time putting together that performance for students, especially Mrs. Abel and Mrs. Haas. It was so wonderful and so amazing. And students who were part of that, I am just so very proud of you. Your hard work paid off. It was funny. The music was great. And I could tell that you worked very, very hard. And I am so very proud of you. I hope you are just as proud of yourself as I am of you. Speaking of proud, I also had the opportunity. I had a really great week when it comes to KTA stuff happening. I got to go to the MIM. MIM stands for Musical Instrument Museum. It is in North Scottsdale, and it has the largest collection of musical instruments in the world. And we took our middle school music and band classes. It was led by Mrs. Bull and Miss Scott. And I just want to say thank you to both of them for putting this field trip together. Thank you for letting me attend. And most of all, thank you to all of our students who were so kind. They were asking great questions. They participated fully. We had compliments from our docents who were taking us around, and it was really just a phenomenal day. So thank you, students, and thank you, teachers who helped. And last but not least, thank you to the chaperones that came with us. We could not have done it without all of you. So we are continuing with our talk about Native American Heritage Month. And I told you I would give you a couple more facts. So the fact of today is that KTA, so here our own school, has 51 Native American students that represent 7 different tribes. The 7 different tribes that are represented here at KTA are Navajo, Gila River Indian Community, Pascua Yaqui Tribe, Salt River Indian Community, Cheyenne River Sioux, San Carlos Apache, and Tohono O'odham. We'll be showcasing some of the tribal nations during the month of November in different ways. Yesterday, I showed you an ad about the Phoenix Suns and how they were honoring Native American Heritage Month, and I want to add to that conversation. So I'm going to show you a video that was on the news that, showcases what the Suns are doing and a little more about Native American Heritage Month. Let's watch.
Let's talk about the originals, the original tribal nations.
It is the year of the originative. We continue our coverage of Native American Heritage Month with the Phoenix Suns organization and their new effort to showcase Arizona's indigenous history.
And you know what? They are doing this in a big way, honoring what's become a tight bond of basketball and Arizona's tribal communities. Here's our Allison Rodriguez with more.
It's the season of 22. Not just the year or DeAndre Ayton's jersey, but also the 22 ways the Phoenix Suns are honoring the first people who called Arizona home.
So this is kind of like a first time for me, and I'm sure a lot of Native people are finally feeling represented for the first time in a long time.
That is Kenneth Shirley on the right, doing a traditional dance on the new Suns court that will be unveiled tonight.
To be able to see a team change the court and be able to kind of like see it before anybody, it was really like blew my mind.
The Suns organization immersed itself in learning about the 22 tribal nations in Arizona. Each feather surrounding the new center court honors those tribes and the major impact basketball has on reservations.
We call it res ball on the res, so it would just be like a tournament, and it's like you kind of play dirty but at a fast pace.
Malia Mosley, a member of the San Carlos Apache tribe and a high school basketball player herself, was also featured in the Suns video wearing ceremonial clothes, which she proudly showed to us.
We call it a buckskin, and this is the top to it, and it got passed down to me from generations from my nana when a girl has a coming of age ceremony.
Basketball is a huge draw for tribes. It's so huge, Footprint Center is the venue for the Native American Basketball Invitational Finals, and games on the tribal nations can draw thousands of spectators.
Even communities on the reservation, for example, you'll see a line for a high school basketball game going down the road. It'll be packed like it's like a NBA game.
The Suns had representation from each tribe be a part of this launch, and the organization chose turquoise as the color of the new jersey, inspired by the turquoise stone meant to give protection. But there's so much more that went into this uniform. Every detail of this jersey has been well thought out, from the color to the word for sun in each tribal language down the side, down to the medicine wheel at the bottom of the jersey. And the Suns are going to be carrying the pride of these 22 tribes when they take the court tonight. And of course, carrying the support of some of their biggest fans.
I think it's going to go good. I'm sure the Suns are going to win it, no problem.
I gave all the players a little pep talk, and I was like, if you guys get a ring this year, it's because of me, because of my pep talk.
Reporting in Mesa, Allison Rodriguez, ABC 15, Arizona.
She's a good luck.
How phenomenal is that? I hope you are all proud to see that the Phoenix Suns are honoring all the tribes that are here in Arizona, and we will learn more as the month goes on. 2 more reminders before I leave you to enjoy your Friday. Tonight is our Fall Festival from 5 to 8 p.m. I will be there. I hope to see many of you there. And families that are coming, I know we could still use a few volunteers. So if you are able to volunteer, sign up or visit the volunteer booth and let them know that you are able to volunteer for a little shift. That would be so very helpful. Also, it is a 3-day weekend. We do not have school on Monday because we are honoring Veterans Day on Monday. On Tuesday, it is a Spirit Day to continue our honoring the veterans, so you are able to wear red on top, jeans, or uniform bottoms. Have a great day, Tigers. I am so very proud of you.